You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those... Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? the... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Incendio! Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us somewhere.
Levioso.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take... Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might...
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called... Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the hive, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical... whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insight.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic else?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've chopped. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment, but the Room of Requirement...
Can you tell me a bit more?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and we discovered this room together. Deek has had a good deal of experience. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready. But again,
I will be sure to speak with...
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another...
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement. Return to me once you've gathered enough.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbal. Conjuration can be used. Why don't you try it on the wall? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready. The altering spell will allow you to... You can change the color. Let's get started, shall we? Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room...
Oh, sounds...
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. Now you have learnt a good...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even...
How d...
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have... If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them.
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave...
I'd like to ask you about...
Of course.
I'd like the room to be warm and
Oh, sounds perfect.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Greetings! Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of...
Actually,
What in Merlin's name were you thinking using the battery hour to deliver
Revelio.
Over here.
Sebastian.
It has. Glad you received my...
First,
Of course. Scribner tried to give me
well, you took the fall for me.
Did you find what you were looking...
I did, but something was...
Understood. We can talk more in a moment. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander.
Is that how he found?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunt. I've never heard anyone, again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets.
Understood. But why?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to.
Really?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate...
It sounds like a dangerous...
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden... A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to... But you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Revelio. Incendio! I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to...
I swore we'd never live it down. So this
This is exactly...
There's more where that came from. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same. Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you...
Just let me know when.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home. We're meeting a new student.
I shall look forward.
Cheers. By the way,
I'm not...
you said something was missing. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something.
Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I wound up...
A portkey?
Well, it's...
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between...
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft.
All right. I can see...
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. Fig and I think that...
Are you telling me that...
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours?
Well,
when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and... Spend as much time here as you... And remember, keep this... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there.
That rat! My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to
Trust me, Ominous.
Why should I trust you?
Please, I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this...
I don't need you to tell me about my...
Ominous, I just meant...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Do you think anyone has found every secret passage in Hogwarts? Wouldn't surprise me.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisites...
Leviosa!
Do see me after class.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavint wouldn't listen to a word.
Listen, Professor. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help.
He did?
And so I went to the owlery.
What do you mean?
Yes, which led me to a secret hide.
Who on earth?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw, I found the missing...
You found the paper?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I... Believe it or not, it's a room...
Why am I not
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and... The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why...
I do. I also see why...
That you have come this far, to the potential and power of which... The location of trials that you... Do you recall the pensive memory of you?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation in light of the knowledge that...
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts...
They were an important part. The trials were designed. They will test your... But of equal importance, you will need patience.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, traces of a powerful... And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be complete.
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go...
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. My recollection is that...
I'll find you at the tower.
Until then.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr.
Albie Weeks at your service. Shop's been closed, and I've only just returned. Got a few rare U-Week. Win-wisps, too.
Do you mind sharing more?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. U-Weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-Wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash. No, working with brooms every...
You said disrupted trade.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of... Right then, back to work.
I should be going now.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms, you seem to be a flyer who might be...
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with... But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchant... What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight. As it happens, an ideal situation for collect... I could complete...
That sounds...
Thank you. The time trials. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got? Wriggling. What you got in there? Not rat sire.
No, it's a niffler.
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp.
Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa, I complete...
Wonderful. I trust you.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day, if Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those... Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out. There you go. Catching them quickly.
Confringo! Levioso!
Places! I think it's learned its lesson. But do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Confringo!
I would say that. Not your
Isn't Laura Treadwell's guardian? Afraid nothing more than luck. I've seen Billy Wings before.
Because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts.
Someone messing about. Potato!
Ah, so clever.
Incendio!
Oh, it's a bit like
Cabrigo!
a plan to make. Well, you can play your. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Confringo!
Cabrigo! Incendio! Incendio!
You will pay for that.
Cabrigo! Incendio! Cabrigo! No! Cabrigo!
Should think they found that in London. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Lumos. Lumos. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Greenwise. Over here! Get accustomed! No! Stop it! You're no match for me!
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyal.
Can't we operate pulse?
We could, but we've not. More importantly, however, they've set up camp just ahead.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Focus to tell us.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so. There must be something here. Ranrock said so. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. There must be something here. Ranrock said so.
Focus to tell us.
Ah! How is this happening? I won't rest. I won't rest. It's dead.
You won't get away with that.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Taste goblin silver.
And utterly pitiful distraction.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this...
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sanbakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper. I'm glad to see that I was correct, though I surmise, based on the commotion
We did not, Professor.
that goblins were... But if they have also made a connection, downstairs near the entry, command it to act... As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will in time. Remember what...
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists... For the moment, however, You've more important things to set your mind.
Yes, sir.
That said, be careful.
I will, sir. The Reservoir of Ancient Magic. Downstairs, near the entry. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. These look familiar. Revelio. More statues.
Revelio.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio.
to see what's changed on each side of this archway. relief. Another pensive.
Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding... The student has seen traces of a powerful... They and their mentor, Professor Fig, they also encountered...
I'm afraid it would be wise...
We shall defer to you in this matter. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood, do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure. For now, tell me what you...
Before the witch from the last Pensive.
Hopefully the next... I will be honest.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw
Well, it's...
My studies.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic?
Not that I recall.
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of... If I am correct, and I usually am...
Thank you, sir.